Alright, this is my main retro PC here, the one that I use when I just want to play stuff, play games, use software, whatever, on an old system. Look how lovely and silver this setup is. Silver PC, silver monitor, silver mouse with the silver cord, gray keyboard, that's fine. The PC itself, I've taken great care to spec it to around the year 2000. It's got a 770 megahertz, I believe, Pentium III slot 1, I forget how much RAM. I took some out because it was being funny a little while back. I can probably reinstall it. I think it's like 512 megs, which, that should be fine. That's fine for most anything. At one point I had it up to like 1.5 gigabytes, proper workstation levels. And it's got a Guillemot Hercules model NVIDIA GeForce 2. Really nice little card. And yeah, obviously all this other stuff is kind of mishmashed. But yeah. Well, the actual point, the reason I'm showing you this, because when I was at the surplus store, I found this. Linux-Mandrake in 24 hours. Yeah, promises to teach you how to use Linux in the year 2000. How about that? And it comes with Linux-Mandrake 7.0. I'm curious what Linux in the year 2000 looks like. I guess we'll take a look at it first. I'm doing this very off the cuff. Why all the GNU Linux hype? 2000, year of the desktop Linux. What else? Hour 1, this is basically asking, do you have a computer? Here are daemons, pretty neat stuff. Actually suggest keeping a binder with your computer to list all of the modifications you've made, which is not a half bad idea. But yeah, I don't want to do that right now, so I'm not. Yeah, is your hardware compatible? It's probably compatible enough. Most of the important stuff is from 1999 or so. Is this actually? Yeah. First printing March 2000. Yeah. Move on to hour 2 then. Hour 2. So, actually, real quick, I just threw a random hard drive in here, 40 gigabytes, I believe, IDE. I want to see if there's anything on it. No. Previous owner is a pretty wise guy, so I'm assuming he wiped it, but 260 megabytes, okay. But we'll see. We'll see. Bloody. Sure, you know what, sure. Whoa! This has got year 2298 compatibility. No, come on. Work with me here, buddy. Yeah. That works. 256 megabytes of RAM. I'll put more in at some point, but we don't really need it now. What was I looking for? Boot. IDE hard drive. Do we have to turn off secure boot? Yeah. Looks good to me. Oop. But now we'll just boot up Linux. How about that? Or see if the hard drive boots up first. Because it is set to boot first, so if there's something on there, I expect it'll boot. No, just Linux-Mandrake. Enter to install or upgrade a system running Linux-Mandrake. We aren't doing that. So we'll just wait for it then. Probably not going to use the book all that much. At least for the installation, because it's a pain in the ass to video. But, no. Hey, we actually get a GUI. That's really something. I was expecting like a command line installer, you know. I mean, shit. Not even Slackware gives you a GUI. You get to configure your colors. That's really nice. Look, it matches. The whole system matches. I'm gonna turn down the brightness a little for you here. I want it in English, but look, you can also do Esperanto. Galician, Georgian, German, Austria. Oh, my scroll wheel doesn't work. Well, mouse working is pretty good on its own, I think. Wayland? Oh my god, you can't escape Wayland. Customized. Normal. Do you have? No. Install. I actually want to go. I want to see what expert does. Is that expert, please? I guess that does not really work, because it says if you are familiar with Linux, you'll be able to set either normal, development, or server. Then expert says you'll do it all yourself. Curious what recommended is. But expert keeps taking me to the customized screen, so I can't read your partition table. Oh, he's sad. Look at that. I'll try to go on blinking bad partitions. Bad magic number. Okay. What, is the magic number not 3? Do I need to educate you? Come on. Oh, that's upside down. Oh no. The magic number. And then, if you want to focus there, 3 is a magic number. There you go. That's the magic number, computer. 3. Tell you what. Loading. Alright, well, recording cut off before I could end the bit, so here, I'll redo it. Oh no! Computer's too stupid to load the magic number. But anyway, look at this. I started going through the what do you call this? The partitioning. Yeah, so we got our boot 15 megabytes, 1.5 gig root partition, 250 megabytes swap, and the rest is just home. This is just what it gave me on auto allocate. I generally dig these numbers. I've never done a separate root and home partition, but seems like something worth doing once. At this point, you may choose what partitions to use to install your Linux-Mandrake system. If you have to create new partitions, use auto allocate. Or SDA for the first SCSI drive. Huh. That's what we use for SATA too. I mean, it makes sense with SAS because that's serial attached SCSI. But SATA is serial ATA, which ATA is like what IDE drives ran. So I don't know what the going on is with that, but I'm sure there's something interesting. Two common partition are the root partition and boot, because the effects of this process are usually irreversible. Partition it can be intimidating and stressful to the inexperienced user. Disk Drake simplifies the process so that it need not be. Consult the documentation and take your time before proceeding. Why, yes, I will consult my documentation. Thank you very much. Preparing the hard drive. The defaults will be the right choices. Yep. Yeah, that more or less what it says. Partition table of drive. Okay, good. Thank you. HDA 5. God, it's frozen up the system. It's really thinking about this. So it's wrapped up the formatting now. Took a little bit, not too long. Would have been appreciated to have a progress bar or something, but I'll be understanding this time. Yeah, now it's just installing the system. What's it doing here? X386 implementation of the X Windows system. Oh man, this shit's so old it has X1! I think X11 came out in like 1989 or something, so I'm sure it has X11. If X11's so good, where's X12? Well, apparently they're working on it. Yeah. Still don't get what people see is so wrong with X11. The only time I've used Wayland, I've had issues where the entire PC will freeze up for like 15 seconds at a time, and it did stop that completely when I changed to the X11 session of KDE on Debian. So X11's giving me no problems. I like being able to run 30-year-old software, and I like being able to run the same software I run on this as I do on my main PC. Something very, very convenient and satisfying about it, you know. What I learn on this, I'll be able to use on a million other PCs. Not so with Wayland, you know, but whatever. If you you want to put yourself through that, that's your own prerogative. Breakout. Is this... Ooh, that's not X Breakout, it's X Boing. Look at that go. Well, we'll get back after this is finished. Take a look what's happened. XC Max. I didn't want this. I didn't ask for it. Tetix, latex, yeah. Why must you force Emacs upon me? Boo. Alright, it's done installing. We got, let's see, time zone. Why are there so many goddamn time zones? Vancouver. I hope that means Vancouver, Washington. Antarctica! I guess that's fitting for a Tux PC. LA, there we go. I know that's the same time zone. Would you like to know? Bet you can't guess what that is. Oh boy. Done. Custom boot disk provides a way of booting into your Linux system without depending on the normal bootloader. This is useful if you don't want to install Lilo on your system or another operating system removes Lilo or Lilo doesn't work with your hardware configuration. Custom boot disk can also be used with the Mandrake rescue image, making it much easier to recover from a severe system failure. Would you like to... Does it mean like a floppy disk? If it meant a floppy disk, then yeah, I'd be happy to, but we can consult our big book of Linux.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on.
Take a look
Nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
I can go anywhere.
Suck my dick!
Yeah, runs on a floppy drive. I'll go get a floppy disk. Alright, found a floppy disk here. I'm pretty sure it's got Calibri on it right now, Calibri OS, but doesn't matter too much. Yep, I have. Whoop! Made a noise. It's working on it. Whoa! It's having a moment. First sector of drive. Preparing X window configuration. Oh, more packages. Is it now? If you prefer graphical logon, select yes. Okay, it just did that for me then. Thank you. That's a nice feature. Wish more operating systems did that. Now we'll see if we succeeded. Uh-oh. I'll try that again without the floppy disk. Hello? You want to display video again, buddy? Do a hard reset here. There we go. Nice. Improper frequency combination. God, I don't know. Ugh, I'll take a look at that. Okay. Now it's booted fine. Or booting. Wonder what interactive startup is. Check that out some other time. Building your KDE menu. Nice. I've seen old KDE pictures before, at least it looks pretty neat. Oh. Oh, it's X. Nice. Does not like the numpad. Oh, you know what? I bet it's just not showing me. Login failed. Alright then. Oh, try and remember. Maybe I need to capitalize the S. I'll go back and figure out. Sorry, my X11 server lacks DPMS support. Okay. Is that all? Okay. Oh, hey! Very, very cool. Look at this. Whoa! Escape the GIMP. Install. Do I need installation successful? The GIMP. Very nice. It's detecting both. Alright, I don't want the GIMP right now, actually. It's detecting both CD-ROM drive. Oh, you only got to click things once. Xkill. Yeah. RPM Drake, I wonder, is that going to be... Does this use RPM for packages? Huh. What's this? Winamp type thing? CD player. Oh, I might have to check that out. Huh, look at the different colors. Simple text editor. Yeah, but what text editor is it? About nice. About KDE. About KEdit. Oh, cool. Well, this all really seems to be working out nicely. What do we want to play? Okay, Fortune. Humans do claim a great deal for that particular emotion. Spock. Thank you. Spock, Fortune, whatever. Oh, bye-bye. That. I'm not fond of that. See, I remember seeing something about this, like, when you go to hit the start menu, you ram your mouse down to the corner. But you can't do that here. And that happens, you know, you close your goddamn taskbar. Well, I guess the taskbar is more properly up here. Also, why is root... What on earth? Oh, I see. That's bizarre. Yeah, but it's... You can actually close or collapse each of these. That's a neat feature. I don't know why root always needs to be open, close. Yeah, there you go. Huh, strange way of doing things, but I have no qualms. Escape. Except, actually, you know what? I have some other old Linux software on CD that I want to try checking out. Just as soon as I play a game. What are we gonna play? Rubik's Cube. I know how to solve one of those. X-Bobo. X-Kobo. S to start. Hello. S to start. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, what do I do now? Oh, what? I'm working with one. Oh, I can use my mouse. Wait, whoa, where'd I go? I right-clicked. Oh, there I am. Now that's a strategy, potentially. Yeah, there's no ammo or nothing, so you can just spin around. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some of those CD-ROMs and then we'll check that out. Alright, here's what I've got. I got Sun's Star Office, Netscape Navigator. I think this has a Linux version, potentially. Actually, that's gonna be older than the Netscape Navigator we have on there, I think. Hold out. Let's see. Personal edition. Yeah, 1994 to 96. I think that's gonna be older. Netscape Communicator. Caldera Open Linux. That's supported under this Netscape Communicator. I'll start with Star Office. Of all of the massively exciting programs I have, that's probably the most exciting. It's too bad I don't have a physical edition of Super Tux or something, but you know what, this will do. see, CD-ROM. Or home. Whoop. Linux. Nice. Documentation. Setup.pdf. Look at this. Oh, that's right. You only gotta click things once. Setup guide for Unix systems. Installing Office on page 4. Alright, we're in X Windows. Execute. Okay. So we'll run setup. Suppose, see how that goes. Maybe we can. Oh man, it's thinking. Alright, there we go. Oh, the script is now being read. Okay, there we go. Nice. No wonder it was. Oh god, I hit it 5 fucking times. No wonder it's. Yeah. Cancel. No wonder it was chugging. So used to double clicking. That's like ubiquitous on everything I've used, even, Linux stuff. Even the more obscure stuff like Window Maker, when you're actually in a file manager and everything, still double click. Next. I think I saw it installed glibc, so yeah, we'll just next. We have plenty of space, so we'll just do everything. No support for JavaScript. Okay. That's fine. I don't think we want JavaScript. Look at that. Now, do we have like a little time waster game? What's K fun? That seems. Be pissed if it wasn't fun. Whoa. Is this. I don't know what this is. Yeah, really. I don't know what you are. Go away. Katron. These days we've got a Margatron. I'm not sure if it's lagging or if this mouse is just shitty. It's a. Alright. Oh no. Smooth moves. Yay! During the installation, Star Office was added to the KDE panel. Make sure to restart your KDE. Okay. Now, do I have Top installed in this? Nice! CPU state. Oh, it's done. Cool. You know, I should stop being on root. I just need to come in here and figure out. Fun, that's fun. But I just needed to figure out what my other user account was. I think I'm having the quintessential Linux experience here. I installed something and now I'm guessing X has shit itself. Usually at this point, it would throw me to the logon screen, and it certainly seems to be trying to do that, but it keeps failing. Oh, that did something. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's very odd. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna reinstall, but I'm not doing that tonight. I'll try that out tomorrow, I guess. See how far I can get with that. Then maybe I'll try Netscape Communicator or something else, because I wasn't able to actually find Star Office and get it to launch. Wondering when is... Let's see, 1999, so it should be entirely contemporary with this, but who knows. Yeah, I'll give that a go tomorrow, I guess. Okay, so after having had the quintessential Linux experience of installing software and having X-Break, I've gone ahead and actually used that root floppy that it recommended we made, and it's loading into RAM right now. We'll see. I'm doing the rescue, whatever rescue procedure this is. So we'll go ahead and see where this gets us. I would like to be able to install some software, but kernel, no init. Alright, try that again. kind of gotta rouse it from sleep by using the super key. Yep. Yeah. I don't know why it does that. It's a little strange. After this, I'm gonna try booting from the your floppy disk to be loaded into RAM. Yep, did that. After this, I'll try booting into the CD. If that doesn't have some kind of rescue option, then I'll just go ahead and reinstall, because I haven't put all that much time into it. Alright, we're sort of back where we started. What do I want to do? I think I want to make an HTTP server. We'll just do PWS. That's our server. I've already set it up. Root HTML. Can I open that directory? Root. Now what the devil? Where does this think this is? Root. Ah, yeah. I'm on the same page now. Okay, there we go. Tell you what, I know where we can find a little HTML to get ourselves started. KDE help. Open up the text editor here. We do not need the font that big. Go down to, yeah, 12. Come on, that's not 12-point font. 11. 11. What is wrong with you? Yeah, there you go, 12. And then file open. .kde. Where did our HTML go? User doc. All right. So many K's. Help, and then yeah, we'll do intro.html. Quickly write something up here. Go ahead, save this as root HTML. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and hook up a computer to this one and see what happens. Actually, before that, I'm gonna get distracted real quick. I'm gonna try installing Netscape Communicator. What are these little tabs? What do you do? They got these little tabs here. I'm not sure what they're for. They don't really come off. Yeah, they slide out. Yeah, I believe those are there in case you're operating it vertically and it doesn't stick as much. We'll see what happens here. I obviously won't be exposing this to the open internet, though I don't know if that's as bad an idea as exposing Windows machines to the open internet is. I don't know really who would be making exploits for like Python. I think this is 1.5.2 KDE 1.2.2 1.1.2 actually. Unix. Is this Unixy enough for you? Linux, glibc2, we have that. Complete install. Do I just copy this? And then, oh, look at that. That's not what I was expecting. Then, can I paste? Alright. Fine then. Desktop. We'll paste it here. I guess the desktop isn't really a file, or whatever you choose to call it yet. Archiver. Can we extract this? Desktop. And just create a new folder. Put it in there. And yeah, extract. Very cool. Let's see, do we have readme? Oh, that opens twice. Font 12 point, please. The recommended way to install this software is to use nsinstall. Do we have nsinstall here? Yes. We even have tab autocomplete. And then ns-install. No such file or directory. Actually, you know what? Now, what is its problem here? Oh, that's what it is. Hey, simple when you're in the right directory. What do we have here? Yes. Yes. Right now this has Kmail. So much for Gmail. We've got Kmail. Can't tell if the system is lagging or if this is just a crappy mouse. Probably both. Yeah, that's great. Let's see. Netscape communicator software installation is complete. Oh shit, that's really nice. Does it appear here? Internet. Where did I say it installed to? Opt. Netscape. And then Netscape. Hey, look at that. We actually installed some software. Except, look at that. We did it. Linux software from physical media, from a Linux OS on physical media. All nice and period correct. Yeah. Well, that's navigate. Oh, yeah, because communicator's in the goddamn CD drive. Which, there we go. Gotta kind of encourage it a little bit there. But when is this? I think this is from like 1999 it says there. Well, that's really, really swell. Yeah, I bet you're unable to locate the server. God, okay, I can't scroll down. Nice. Alright, well, I'm gonna get a second computer hooked up, and we can check out that whatever's on the web server. Actually, be wise. Config. Oh, obviously, because it's not on a network. Okay. Brilliant. Alright, well, I'll get a little network going. Have a little router and we can hook things up. This will be fun. So yeah, then if we just do... Oh, you can't triple or double click, but if we just do... Yep, well, it's certainly serving something. Yeah, there's Apache. Cool. Well, that's not the file I put in, but... You know... Oh, bye-bye taskbar. I feel like that would get real annoying if you used this enough. See, I'll do port 8080. 8080. There we go. Well, it evidently has Apache installed of some kind. Alright. What is this? Well, isn't that something? Well, this has been a whole load of fun. I'm sure there's more to do with this. If you have suggestions, I'm open to hearing them. That's all I care to do for tonight. I'll see y'all in the next one.